On the 5th day of our son Avery's life, I learned the words of his story that separated him from his twin brother Bennett, from his older brother Carter, from his father Tom, and from me. Our pediatrician was in the NICU in the afternoon. I remember thinking how odd it was seeing her then, so late in the day, until it dawned on me. She was waiting to see me. It was a setup. When I'd returned Avery to his isolette, had tucked Bennett back into his purple and white knit cap and handed him to his nurse to be weighed, the doctor came over. She sat down next to me and touched my forearm. I knew then that whatever she had to tell me would not be good. She showed me a photocopy of squiggly lines representing chromosomes, one from the father, one from the mother, a map of genetic destiny. At the 21st pair, Avery had one extra. Down syndrome, she explained. At the time, I didn't know anything about Down syndrome. All I knew was that the hopes and dreams Tom and I had for our son felt lost, and I didn't know what, if anything, would replace them. When you have a child with special needs, you will inevitably come across an essay by Emily Pearl Kingsley called Welcome to Holland. In it, Kingsley uses a travel metaphor to explain the experience. It's like this, she says. It's like planning a trip to Italy, only when you get off the plane, you discover you're actually in Holland. I appreciated the hope it gave me, but I wanted more. I wanted to know who to talk to, what to see, and how to get around. I wanted a road map. When Tom and I spoke about the test later, alone in our bedroom, I could see the summer light coming through the blinds so clearly, so sharply. I could hear sounds coming out of my mouth, my voice hoarse and choked and unrecognizable to me even as I watched the dust settle around us. The comforter cover glowed a color from my childhood, burnt sienna. It's funny the things you remember. I was wondering if Avery would ever be able to color, if he would ever be able to say the word crayon. When I think of that time now, I think of hands. Hands working for us, hands folded in prayer, hands lifting baby clothes fresh out of the dryer and folding them into boxes, hands dialing phone numbers as our news spread, as others called and offered help. A woman whose name I will never know helped me find my car when I was sobbing so hard I couldn't see straight. Hands holding mine, hands helping me up when I could not help myself. One to another, slowly. Wherever I went, it seemed, I was never alone. I felt held, led by so many that it became one love, one light, leading me home. Before the tiniest of smiles, before the blink of an eyelash, before the first sweet breath, there was a heartbeat, echoing a twin heart, one to another, together, in the space my body created beneath my rib cage, just below my heart. We started as 3 points of a triangle, close as could be, and though we have widened, we're a triangle still, connected no longer by blood and muscle and tissue, but by one word, the only one we need, love. Roadmap to Holland is our story.